I lost more files. Luckily, okay, actually we're at the end of the year. Good thing I saved there. Yeah, I mean, okay, rookie of the year is going to be, what's his name here? Yeah, Chris Torres. But we're going to the off season now. I mean, I was a little bit through the off season, but it's all good. You missed a few games. Did you miss the draft as well? I'm kind of blanking. The draft might be on as well. I will show you the picks. We had a crazy pick. As you can see, I can't even see the players right now. So I'm not cheating or anything. We brought in this guy, Danny Cheney, 85 overall. He only has 91 potential, but that is out of the draft. He's that good. I'm offering Holton a big time deal. I want him back. And we need a manager big time. And I'm going to try and get Keno for this job. It's 4.5. I'm just going to try and make sure I get the guys that I want here, because I'm not super interested in bunting, to be honest. Stealing, contact, power, velocity. I'm way more into with a lot of money. We'll give him that deal. Third base coach. Reaction, durability. This guy's perfect for third base coach. I want that quite a bit. Spent a little bit of money this year. Pitching coach. Elo, Ep.9, Ep.9, stamina. Love that. And then hitting coach. Contact and power. Yeah, I'm into that. Okay, that's in the free agency. Okay, I kind of already know what the free agents look like. And I kind of already know what I'm going for. Brian Wu's intriguing as well, though. What's our pitching looking like right now? Shane Baz, Tampa Bay, Baltimore to Washington. Mize and Lord as well. Juarez. I mean, we have 4 really good starters. We're obviously going with Paul Skeens, though. We're obviously going with Cade Smith. And the last guy was Orion Kirkring. Now, when I did this the first time, Smith and Skeens did not come in. But Kirkring did. I'm just going to see maybe their value's a little bit different now. We had full bonuses there. If you're wondering how I know all this already, that's why. Caden Wallace, welcome to the 40 man. That's it. I have to do all this again, which definitely sucks. I'm still sick. Yeah, you did miss quite a bit of gameplay now. I'm thinking about it. We had a good draft. Pick 6 is where we were. I believe 6 or 8, and that guy ended up being there. So Brigham can definitely leave. That'd be great. Torres, welcome back. Juarez, welcome back. Willits. There just needs to be a quick offer button, man. I don't know why there isn't. Hit a little bit here. Forgot to offer more coaches. That's tragic, honestly. Yeah, I mean, we didn't get any, so we're in a really bad spot now. Need a manager. Yeah, definitely bummed, but it's all good. bit here. So yeah, this is pretty much where we were before. I'm honestly just going to remove these guys. I'm not going to be able to get there. We're just keeping it a buck. I wanted to look at Victor Vodnik, and if we had Kirkering, we're still kind of a reliever short. Be closers, they'll be relievers. Danny Young was awesome for us. Mitchell Parker, we're not able to trade. But yeah, we need more relievers for sure. So I mean, adding 2 is great. We need a lefty, I think, too. I mean, I guess we have Danny Young and Mitchell Parker, but that's it. Wouldn't mind adding another lefty. AJ Puck, he's the old one. Ooh, Tyler Holton didn't come back either. That's gonna be our guy. He can go to 2 just in case Vodnik doesn't want to come back. What else was I gonna say? Let's just go to right field. Look at how many players we have. The issue is we went super young, so all of our players are renewals, which is super annoying because my head is already killing me doing this. I'll take a little bit of a break. We're going to trade Mitchell Parker and Griff McGarry away. Yankees. They could definitely be a team interested. I need more players that we need to freaking resign. Give me both. I'll even throw in. I'll throw in Seaver King. Whatever. I don't need him. And I'll throw in no one else though. Okay, we're almost done the pitchers, which is nice. Yeah, we're really Sinclair. Holy shit, yeah. Vera, Grissom, Nieto, and Ian. But then these other 4, those 3, I mean, are not going to come back. Whatever, we're embracing the youngness. These guys are all fine to come back. There's potential there around him. Not great on him, but that's fine. All 3 of you. TN. This guy's going to need to do only 19. It's 6'3" as well. Interesting. These are both going to come back. Yep, T.J. White, Casilla, Peterson. Everyone here as well. It's good. I would like them all to come back. That's everyone. Those are the only ones we're letting walk. Let's continue. Really quickly, just so you guys can watch. I'm going to save now. 2029, only a few years in. I think this is the point in which our team is going to take a turn for the best. Because, no, I can't. I mean, I tried. It's just not going to happen. This was a guy I'm willing to bump the years up on. I know he didn't have the best year, but we're expecting a bounce back. I want him at that 996 mark. Holton's a 1-year guy for me. I'd give him just like about 10. Oh, just over 10. And then Vodnik, 34%. Not bad. It's not great. Yeah, whatever. Probably. Astro. All really well. Good defender. seeing like 3 guys that like Andrew Abbott's here as well. I do like Andrew Abbott. Taj Bradley. Brian Wu would be so sick. Hunter Green, Gavin Williams would also be cool. I'm gonna add Brian Wu to see where his head's at. A little bit of David Bednar. Oh, that's not bad. We're okay. I mean, Wu's not that bad. He wants $42 million a year though. Yes, nice. Ernie Clement is in. We want to offer him a contract. I mean, Jet Williams is here. Second base and outfield. Kill Vida and Jordan Walker as well off the bench. Yeah, I mean, Dylan Cruz just has never hit very good, so Woods and it's just not looking. Very well. So good Jordan Walker though. The only guy I don't have up that I would thought I was going to have up is Diego Rayala. But I'm fine leaving him down. Yeah, Jordan Walker will DH. But obviously this guy's stats are just a million times better besides the arm strength. Everything else is better. So yeah, he will play in the field. James Wood could DH, I guess, too. Nah, no, it's fine. Here's the thing. I mean, we know who our starter is, but I do kind of want to jump into a game with. Does Juarez get the starting up? I don't know. I think Sycora's gonna be my guy. Game 1. I want to play with Sycora. I have not played with him yet. I'm thinking we're going to be pretty good this year. I'd like to be a fringe playoff team. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's change our rotation back really quick. And we're just going to select a different guy when we go in. And that way the guy stays at 1. Just in case, like, there's some sort of weird bullshit that goes on. This is the lineup. I mean, best lineup we've had. Issue is they're all right-handed. So, I'll definitely have to change that. But Ernie's not a mainstay. Torkelson could be moved. Right? Jordan Walker. Everyone else is kind of stuck there. But 2 of those guys, or one of those guys is a switch. One of those guys is a fire.
Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Travis Sycora. What do we have on him? About to get started here, Jeremy Pena now at the plate.
That's ball 2.
For some reason, I just didn't remember for the counts one.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. Josh Smith, the next to hit. And a 1-1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Reaches over the wall. And he's got it. What a play by the Gold Glove winner. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And a ball evens the count.
Better man than me. Tell you that.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder. Was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Chris Torres digging in for the Nationals. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, Correa gets it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Up now for Washington, James Wood.
I usually like running off guys to be pretty fast, but
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
James Wood
So man aboard. Here comes Torque to the plate.
That was a sick one. Goodbye.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And Torque muscles one out of here. His first homer of the year. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Danny Cheney fires over to first. Play is made, 2 out. And now up for Washington, Ernie Clement. Up the middle, Pena on the run, sent it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home.
Love it though.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy. This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 away. Sycora making his first start of the year. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Stays alive. Good eye
Oh, that's
right
out.
there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing
throw on to Torkelson. That takes care. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Jordan Walker digging in for the Nationals. Line drive, Adam in center field. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Harry Ford. Here's a 2-1. Up the middle. Smith sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Ripped on a line to center. Robert on the move.
Good hits.
Stretches out and hauls it in.
Tough.
On to the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Zach Cole up next for the Astros. And he blows that one by him at 100. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the K, and he strikes out the side. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Inside, just missed. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So the Nats lineup turns over. Chris Torres digs in now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's a big power threat. James Wood. The 1-1. On a line. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hit hard, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Pushing for more, pushing his luck.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing.
That is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. On the ground, right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. So next up for Houston, Josh Smith. That one catches the zone. Now 1-2.
Backdoor sliding.
That's to 3rd. Clement over to 1st. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Jorge Polanco up next for the Astros. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ready to go, bottom 4. Up now for Washington, Ernie Clement. To the right side, Smith. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So up next, Jordan Walker. Right through there for a strike.
my God.
Makes the catch for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Harry Ford, the 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
It's low. The worst swing ever.
The 1-2. In the air, right field.
Yep.
And that is that.
That's the first. I don't know. We have not had.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. The 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And it remains 2-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds.
There goes the runner. Cut on and miss.
Oh my God.
Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
Well, they tried to press their luck a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. So that caught stealing kind of stings. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far it's just not happening for these guys.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Washington, number 2.
Cracked.
And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Inside, almost got him.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Runner takes off. This one in the air, center field. Robert gets under it, and there's one down.
Good hit.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit for the Nats, Chris Torres. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. So digging in, Cam Smith. And that is in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Smith wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Now it's the DH, Zach Cole. And a foul ball. The Nationals leading by 2 here on opening day. Outside low. It's 2-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. To third, Clement. Tosses to first. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Up the middle, and that one handled. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Back in Washington.
On a high note. I'm going with Jimmy Juarez.
DC, bottom of the sixth. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here comes the skipper. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Ryan King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now up for Washington, Spencer Torkelson. Great stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now, Danny Cheney. That smash towards center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
So much range.
Back here in Nationals Park.
Yeah, we're going to the bullpen. Bringing in Jimmy Juarez.
Manager out of the dugout. The pitcher on here, Jimmy Juarez, getting ready to make his season debut. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
4 minutes up to 98. It's not bad.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. So here's Murphy now. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out.
He can deal.
The new pitcher in the game, Brandon Walter, ready to make his season debut. Chop to the left side. Correa slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Jordan Walker digging in for the Nationals. Upstairs. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That's so ugly.
That one ripped. And there are 2 outs.
They got good outfield, man. Clearly, because they're all over me.
2 outs, base is empty. Harry Ford will hit next. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and we'll see another. Just missed. On the ground to third. Correa.
Low one over and over.
Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th.
We're the bullpen again. Let's bring in the new guy.
Here comes Orion Kirkering will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets it. One away on a drop third strike.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
In the air, right side. Chain on his way in. 2 down. So up next, Cam Smith. 2 down, nobody on.
Wow.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. A.J. Blueball.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he turns and heads for second. To second, and he's safe.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Man at second. This to third. Slinging it to first in time. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. Out to short, Pena. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning.
It's late for me here, so.
All set to start.
Over the closer, Victor Vondeck.
Here comes the manager. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Luis Robert. And a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. So back to the top of the order. Jeremy Pena, right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 2-0.
The new additions showed out. Pitchers were amazing. Save, hold, and win. Travis Sinclair, if he could be like that every game, he'd be sick. He won't be. But all in all, good day from the guys. Okay, we're just going to simulate a little bit. AAA have 28 players. I'm just going to get through a couple of games here. Double A, and then let's go to Double A roster. Use high A. Use high A. See how that goes. Just got smoked by the Braves. Where's the cutting assignments? 3-5. Not great. What's going on here? Good Shelb. Brad Lord got Shelb. Zach Wheeler didn't do good. Chase Hampton, I mean, I don't know how Chase Hampton's even up, man. He's been so bad for us. Batting has been awful to start the year. We'll figure it out. I'm sure we will. Yeah, we got a couple more minutes here. Yeah, fuck. I need a new scout. I need a really good pitcher scout. This guy, okay, that's pretty good. pitching. 0-2 for Brad Lord. Wheeler, bounce back game. Everyone else looks great. Lineups. James Wood gets paid and falls off a cliff. Dylan Cruz can't do anything. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Until next time.